not deserve maybe even $2 more than 2 cents, and not even American money. People go around flossing. Oh, this says this and this. You can get the same shirt that does not have the label for $300 less.
That's right.
The community is crumbling. It took 3 days to get water to the Superdome, but less than 2 minutes to make a decision to bomb a country. What is our main focus on? Is it on what's going on out there, the money, or is it our people? We're dying and not doing anything. And the ones who are doing things are always stomped on. Their voices are taken. Our greatest leaders, think about it. Dang. Just like that. Go on. Because what? Because they speak the truth. The people who are doing wrong, they die from old age. The worst thing that's going on in the community is not the people who are doing wrong, but the people who are the good ones who do not do anything.
Woo! Right.
So the real question is, are you really good if you're holding a blind eye to the evil? Are you really good? People will talk about, I made sacrifices to get where I am, so why should I help those on the bottom? Those were no longer sacrifices now that you don't care about those on the bottom. Are they really sacrifices? Sacrifices are when you give up something for something else.
Well.
That's right. Come on, Sadie.
It's sad. Sad how nobody cares about the people in the lower community. It's all about the higher community. You deserve no sacrifice. You deserve no money because you were born, for one, on American soil, so you better than him over here in Mexico?
That's right.
You were born on American soil. Maybe even to a rich family. So you cry because you have to do 21 days in jail? Now you're making a movie about how hard it is? This is a joke. America needs to wake up. Yeah. Wake up. There no longer needs to be the focus on those who are normal. You see their faces on TV. Click. Off. Who are they now? Like us. They are normal. We chase around people. People are worried about other people's lives and you're poor. I see people talking about, I'm hungry, walking around with a I don't know, Stars Weekly magazine. Oh, I'm hungry. You know, reading a magazine talking about somebody else's life. What are you doing in your community? Nothing. Oh, they're a lost cause. Because what? I'm pretty sure people are saying that some of you are lost causes, and look where you are now.
That's right.
You're doing something about those who are lost causes. I was a lost cause, and now I'm here.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Friends and family and people who may not be family by blood, but are family because we share a vision that we haven't quite brought together yet. Peace today is in pieces, and the war is together, and the war is happening, and the war isn't new. it's not that old, but it's old to us because every war will be repeated by another war.
That's right.
Until we can make peace a whole reality. Peace is about our daily lives, the way we talk to each other, the way we carry ourselves, the way we take control of our life or just let it go by. We don't have control at school. I would always say it was someone else's problem, and so do most kids, and so do most teachers, and so do most principals, adults, parents, teachers, students. School is messed up, and it's somebody else's problem, and I don't like it, and I don't want to have anything to do with it, and I want to spend as little time there as possible. That's a flawed belief. That's like saying, I don't like the war, and I'm going to wait for someone else to end it. That'd be like living in Iraq and saying, gee, I don't like this war, but I'm just going to sit here and let it happen. And it'd be like living in America and saying, gee, I don't like this war, but I'm going to sit here and let it happen again and again. I believe that peace does live in our communities, and sometimes our heroes are our grandparents, and they're our parents, and they're sometimes people that aren't our grandparents are parents, but they're just normal people like us. Normal people like us can be heroes, have been heroes, and will be heroes again when we can get behind each other. When we can all clap for someone when they go up on the stage, we're giving them an opportunity to be a hero. Martin Luther King was just an ordinary kid. He started out as a baby. And he was as old as Alex. And then he was as old as Alex, and then he was as old as me. And when he was as old as me, he was going to college. He was already in college because he worked hard and didn't mess around because he knew he wanted to go somewhere in life. He didn't exactly know just where. Where he went was to become our greatest leader of this century, and the birth of that was not just him, it was the ideas, the feelings, the thoughts of people like Gandhi, of people like Thoreau, a writer from America. And he brought these ideas and feelings in his head together, and he studied, and he searched for an answer. How can we create peace out of war? How can we take power? Because we need power, and we shouldn't be afraid to say that. How can we take power without being like the people that have the power, that took the power by force? How can we have the power they have without being like them? And he found an answer that someone in India had already found. And he made it American, and he took the teachings of Christianity and Jesus and all those people together. And but that was all in his head still. And then he went back to his home, back to his roots. He had the choice to go on and become a quite successful professor or doctor or lawyer that no one would hear about in 2007. No one would care about in 2007. He would still be alive and probably in a nursing home. Just sitting there. But it would be a fancy nursing home because he would have a lot of money, and he might even have a nice car in his fancy nursing home. But instead, he died, and he lived a great life because the people around him were tired of sitting on the back of the bus because of their skin color, and they were tired of putting up with an unjust system that went way beyond race. It was about class, it was about age, it was about gender, it was about so many things. It was about war, and they came together behind him, and they said, Martin Luther King, get up and speak, get up and be our president. And he said, oh, Wando, I don't think I can do it. I don't want to disappoint you guys. And they said, do it anyways. And the guy who said do it anyways helped bring him there. And I'm not quite sure who that is exactly, but those people are important because all those pieces came together to create history. And he became the leader of people that were waiting to get up, waiting for somebody to wake them up. People today say we're waiting for another man like him or another woman like him. But maybe you should be that person because everybody is waiting. Time is neutral. We are in neutral in our cars. We are stuck on a hill, like in Seattle, on those big hills, and we're going to roll right down the hill into the abyss unless somebody puts it in drive. Somebody takes a risk. Somebody gets up and speaks. Somebody gets up and carries a box that's heavy. Somebody does something that's very scary and jumps off the diving board. And there was someone behind him that told him jump. And the guy who explained why jumping in the pool was going to not be painful and explained the whole scientific theory on why the water was going to cushion the landing, he did not convince the person to jump. He may have been right, but he didn't convince the person to jump. The guy who convinced the person to jump was the person that coached him and helped him jump. Because it is about our heads. We should be smart, but we should also be brave, and we should also be loving, because our ideas will mean nothing if we don't put them into action. And that is our challenge today. If you're here, you have ideas, and I congratulate you for that. If you're here, you're not completely blind, because you showed up here for a reason, and I congratulate you for that. And if you can find the courage in yourself, and I can find the courage in myself, and we can find the courage in myself, we can change history, because it started in a room in a church. The great change that happened in our nation, the revolution that happened in our nation, started in a little room in the church, and there probably weren't many more people here than this. And they didn't think that they were going to create all that. They didn't think people were going to read about them in the history books. And some of them probably got up and went home and said, this isn't worth it. I'm sure a lot of them did, but some of them didn't. So be committed. Don't let something distract you. Don't let the little things in life get to you. Don't let the addictions, the distractions, the nonsense lose your sense of purpose. Don't let some money lose your sense of purpose, because money is not power. Cash is nothing. It's nothing. And our heart and our power is everything. So use it. Thank you.
Everybody can serve. Gratitude is a way of living on the planet. It's a way your heart wants something. It's a way your feet ache for movement, for marching. It's an honor to be here with each and every one of you who want to see change, who want to live change, who want to be there to support the people who demand change. We are brought together for a reason, and it takes a long time for us to move somewhere if we aren't committed. So let's move, and let's give gratitude to those that have gone before. And for every one of you here, we must keep hope alive today, here and now, as we walk out onto the streets. Keep hope alive.
Remove all the bars that keep us apart. I wish I could say all the things I can say. Say them loud, say them clear, for the whole world to hear. I wish I could be all the things I can be. I wish I could see all the things I can see. I wish I could do all the things I can do. Though I'm way overdue, I'd be starting. I wish I could be like a bird up in the sky. How sweet it would be if I found I could fly. I'd soar to the sun and look down upon the sea. And I'd say, 'cause I know what it's like to be free. Thank you very much. And it's called the fire jump. So everyone's standing up and it goes, we can rise with the fire of freedom. Truth is a fire that burns out chains and we can stop the fires of destruction. Healing is a fire running through our veins. Okay, ready? We can rise with the fire of freedom. Truth is a fire that breaks our chains and we can stop the fires of destruction. Healing is the fire running through our veins. Last time, but louder. We can rise with the fire of freedom. Truth is a fire that breaks our chains and we can stop the fires of destruction. Healing is a fire running through our veins. A big hug to everyone.
Are you a contact person for this group? Or?
I am one. There's several of us.
Okay. I was just wondering. I'm going to post a little bit up on the internet. If you have a problem with sharing this with everybody, I'm really dedicated to trying to do some peaceful stuff and document people that are out there. I was really inspired by your group. I missed most of it driving around trying to find the place.
All right.
It said Killingsworth, and so I drove all around up on Killingsworth. Are you traveling with the group?
I am.
You are. And where are you guys going next to?
Seattle.
Seattle? And when would that be?
We leave tomorrow.
Oh, it's going to be...
First thing in the morning.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm going camping in the morning, darn it.
Yeah.
Do you guys have... do you got anything on the internet of your group or sharing some of these stories?
We have a website.
Okay, I'd like to I'll go there, and thank you very much for doing this. Very inspiring stories, and I wish I would have caught the whole thing.
Well,
thank you very much. I'm very inspired by you guys.
Yeah, I'm glad Bryce told him.
Hey, you gave a real good speech there, sir.
Thank you.
And you know what I was wondering, and you did too. All you guys are great. I was all right. You guys. Where do you live? You're in Oakland, right?
I live in Oakland.
Oakland. Where do you live?
Seattle.
In Seattle. That's where you're going to next, right? Yeah. Gosh, I wish I could go up there and film all you got. You know what? Do any one of you guys want to say just a quick little thing to my camera here?
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel like saying something? Should we stand somewhere right in the way? Yeah, let's just. And I'd like to get you saying a little thing because you guys are both good speakers.
I know, it's not fair.
So, first off, just tell me your name.
Alex.
You're Alex?
Yeah.
And Alex, you're out speaking about peace, right?
Yes.
That's what you're doing. And you guys are going from city to city or something like that?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
On the Gratitude for Peace tour.
Gratitude for Peace tour, right.
We're going around to cities on the way from Oakland to Seattle. We're thanking them for the work that they're doing for peace, inspiring them to keep working for peace, and we're trying to get new people to start working for peace.
All right. Good. And you're from Oakland. He was from Seattle,
I'm
right?
from Oakland.
Yeah.
I'm 15 years old. I go to Castlemont.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing this because, like I said, I'm really tired of seeing so much racism.
Right.
I'm tired of seeing people saying, "Oh, look, that's an immigrant." No. What's the thing? We all the same. Like Saeed said. Siha, the Chinese guy.
Uh-huh.
We all like alike.
Right.
We all like the same. Even if with different colors, we all like the same.
So you guys are motivated yourselves to get out and do this, or is your parents telling you to do it, or you feel it in your hearts and your souls, and it's important?
I'm doing this because I really feel in my heart that I can make a change. Like I said, I believe in everybody can make a change.
Right on.
I'm doing this because I think that the way the world is being run is not right.
Uh-huh. You can see that. Now, how old were you?
12.
12. And you can already see that the world's not being run correctly, right?
Yes.
And so you're out trying to make changes at 12 years old, huh? That is just amazing. Both you guys.
Anyone can make a change.
Anybody can make a change, exactly.
First they have to change themselves.
Yep. I'm out here just making efforts by myself too. Nobody's telling me to do this. I'm just doing it to try to help make change. Exactly what you guys are doing. Hi there. What's your name?
Desiree.
Desiree? Yeah. Yeah, I've actually put a video up on the internet that said, where are all the young people? I'm going to some of these peace marches, and there's not a lot of young people. So when I read a little email that said a bunch of young kids were all speaking on peace, I was like, oh my goodness, this is what I'm looking for. These are what you guys are the future, and it's really nice that you guys are putting this effort out. I love it. I wish I could go to Seattle and catch you all on film from the beginning to the end, but I'm going.
Probably might be on TV.
You're going to be on TV?
Probably.
Probably in Seattle,
Yeah.
the Seattle one, yeah. And the gentleman gave me a card of your website, so you guys maybe have something up on your website.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep. Maybe? Yeah. Have you guys seen the website yet?
I haven't seen it.
No.
Haven't seen it. You have? I was going to say you guys are too busy speaking. And hi, your name?
Zihang.
Ziha, yeah. I heard you speaking there. You gave a good little speech about peace.
Thank you.
I was telling these guys I'm motivated by peace, doing this all on my own, filming people and putting it up on the internet. And I'm real encouraged by young people out there speaking out. And she was a good speaker too. But you guys all had some great ideas, and it's very inspiring. I do have one called My Peace Project, and it was going around interviewing people what they're doing for peace. I just dreamed this up one day. I said, you know, I'd like to go around and just find out what people are doing for peace, and jam people or say, hey, what are you doing? You know, but heck, I got professionals here. You know, that's you guys. So there's some grandmas locally that are out really trying to stop peace too. One of them was in here.
I saw most of the people that were here, they seem pretty interested in the whole thing.
They seem pretty interested? Yeah.
That will give me more power to keep speaking.
Sure, it feels good when you find people that are thinking the same way as that you are thinking somewhat, you know. Yeah, it's inspiring.
Because the thing, we don't want a lot of people to listen to us if they're not going to care, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we can have 1,000 people, but most of the people be like, what are we doing here? And then we just leave. I'd rather be with like 10 people that will listen to us and will make a change.
Right. It's really, you know, it's a double-edged sword a little bit, because some of it you don't want to just preach to the choir. Same people hear you all the time, same. You want to get new people and inspire new people. But it's a hard road to travel. Yeah. And it's a hard thing to do. And if you're speaking to lots of people who just, you know, it wears down on you. You know. So it's nice to get encouragement and people are going right on and thank you and stuff like that. Marcus, how you doing? Are you traveling with these guys too? Oh, good. And where are you from?
East Oakland.
From where?
Oakland.
Oh, from Oakland? Oh, right. Yeah, I've been there. I seen a Grateful Dead concert in Oakland once, you know, years ago. It was fun. But, yeah, I'm from Portland, just live right here. And I spent 20 minutes driving around trying to find this place. They didn't really have the good address on the flyer. Darn it, I missed it. I was getting real upset. But then finally I figured it out. I just kept circling. And I just really wish I could go to Seattle with you guys. But
what's stopping?
I'm going to a family reunion.
You ever been to Medford, Oregon?
Medford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to live over there.
I used to live there when I was about 6. Barely remember it, but yeah. Kind of hot down there, I think, right?
It's pretty much in summer only.
Yeah.
Just in summer, yeah. When it's like around December, it's really cold.
Yeah. And, nice place. I kind of like Portland right now, but you know.
It's pretty big. I like it. It's like San Francisco.
Yeah. So you're going to probably a few more cities after Seattle, right?
About 10 more.
About 10 more? Oh, exciting. Good.
We're supposed to go to like 19 different places in 2 weeks.
Traveling band. Okay, well, good job, guys. Thanks a lot. Check YouTube or Google Joe, anybody, the videos, or the Peacemakers, or I've been calling people peacemakers too that are doing stuff. I kind of like that. And it comes from the old Bible, blessed are the peacemakers. You guys are peacemakers, if I've ever seen them. Yes, sir. I'm going to do it. I have to edit it and cut out all the boring parts and get the good spots. And, yeah.
This would be a boring part?
Huh?
This would be a boring
Well, the part where I talk about camping or something, or how great Portland, or I might take out the Medford part. But, you know, all the good spots, you know, the ones that are relative. Thanks a lot. Good job. Good job. Okay.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. Great. Thank you. Okay.
Check out your website.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Take care. You bet. And feel free to write me if you guys want to or send.